you're getting money for plays, that's basically being lumped in with politics. You know, all of that shit is all lumped in with politics. I think that's what they're really trying to say. Like, if you have to get paid to put up somebody's music, then that's kind of fucked up.
That sounds like a race.
But at the same time, yeah, it's payola.
Like, yeah.
But at the same time, shit, I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't.
We may need to look into that.
Dead in hip hop conversations.
Like sit down, dead in
Hip hop conversations. I'm here with Night Wonder. What's good, homie? Peace to the A. Dead in hip hop. Alright, Dead in Hip Hop. Joining us from Twitter is @abnormalisdope and @LukeDaydreams, who hit us up a couple of months ago about pitching us a topic. They wanted to come on the show. Yeah, you guys hit us up to talk about politics and hip hop. So kind of explain what it is that you guys are proposing. What's the situation?
Well, like stemming from blogs, how they interact with posting, what they post, how artists interact with each other, like how sometimes they're afraid to say what they feel about another artist because it won't help them get ahead in the game. Kind of how you have to act a certain way to get ahead in hip hop. So that's basically what we want to talk about, from artists to blogs to radio stations, everything.
Just like all the BS and just stuff that people just have to put up with or conform to just to fit these standards that people feel they need to do. And I think that's why we started our blog, is because we don't believe in the artists paying for posts. Should just be done off the love. So that's kind of like where we got that idea from, was just seeing a lot of like just BS going on.
Like shady shit.
So you're saying that artists do have to pay for posts out there? Is that what you're saying?
There are some sites where they will, if your music isn't up to their standards, you can pay for it and they'll still post it, you know?
Like, it's a couple sites, like, I've talked to a couple MCs, I know, like, they've told them, they're talented MCs, by the way, and they'll be like, your music's not going to give us these views that we need, so here's an $85 fee we got to give you, and this is what it takes for you to get put on. Because I feel like a lot of the blogs, they get a lot of ads on them. They end up having to make them put on music that even they don't mess with just to get these plays. Like, for instance, like you'll see somebody like Two Dope Boys who you'll see them rant like, oh, I hate Waka Flocka Flame, or Drake is whack. But then because they're getting ads, they're still posting this music, still promoting it, while they have people with tons of talent that you won't see get buzz on there until people start hyping them up. So, kind of like how they treated our Future.
Well, that's
personal.
Yeah, isn't it? I think that's personal. I think that's an issue that they have among each other. So and I don't know the full backstory, but I do know they were, if I remember correctly, trying to get onto the site, and they went posted, and then they got mad, and then they went on this rant, and here we are today. But do you think it's necessarily politics, or do you think it's just the business? Because blogs are really kind of starting to take on a certain business model. So is it really politics?
I agree. It is more on the business side, because I feel like when blogs started out, it was, we want to give you the hip hop or the music that we think you should listen to. And now it's more based around, we want to post the stuff that gets us the most views. So basically, which makes us the most money. So yeah, it is revolving around business more than politics as far as blogs. And I think it's a way you can say, I'm not messing with this music without demeaning the artist and still keeping it honest.
Kind of like what Common said, if I don't like it, I don't like it. That I mean, I'm hating. So it's kind of, you'll see like Nas will be like, we'll hype somebody up, even though you probably know Nas doesn't have this artist's music in their iPod. He probably thinks they're whack as hell. But it's because like they're afraid of like that backlash. Like I remember Ninth Wonder took that from I forgot who he said he didn't like, and then people just kept like bombarding him on Twitter like, oh, you suck, oh, your beats sound the same, you're garbage, like stuff like that.
It's kind of like how Funkmaster Flex recently just stuck his foot in his mouth too, and I do agree that there's a way that you can do it, but at the end of the day, when you get to a certain level, regardless of what you say, people are going to take it some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are promoting commercial hip hop, or you just look.
Sorry. I'm laughing at Mike.
If you just love underground, you know what I'm saying? Once you get to a certain level, regardless of what you say, you're gonna get scrutinized. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. But when you talking about, you know, getting paid for placement and blogs and all of this, I think at the end of the day, it's all about balance. And I think I keep saying it. On blogs, yes, there is a business model. Yes, we have to make money because this is what we do for a living. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we have to make money. But at the same time, every artist shouldn't have to pay to get put on, because if it's dope, it should get put on the fact that it's dope.
That's why
So I give you that, but at the same time, it's like,
but maybe the blog doesn't think it's. I'm sorry, I didn't cut you.
No, go ahead. No,
I was gonna say real quick. Maybe the blogger doesn't think it's dope. Maybe it's that simple. Like with the Odd Future thing, if I remember correctly, I think it was simply they didn't think that the Odd Future was that fresh. Like, didn't they? I think they just simply said, I'm not really feeling their music.
Yeah.
And then they got pissed off because they're kids. And shaking them were like, okay, well, if you're going to act like that, well, fuck y'all. We're just not going to post your shit. Which I'm 100% for that. We don't have to post anything, even if it is dope. But maybe they just personally didn't find it good. Like somebody hit me up. I can't remember who it was now, but somebody hit me up upset because we didn't post a track of theirs on the website. I didn't even get sent the track. I don't know who the fuck got sent the track. But they got mad. They were like really having feelings about it. They were just like, you know, I sent y'all the shit like 3, 4. Oh, it was that dude that. Never mind. Let's not say it. It was somebody. It was somebody. You know, I sent you this shit like 3, 4 times, and you guys wouldn't post it. Maybe whoever got the track thought it was terrible, and they didn't want to post it. Like it may be that simple. It happens sometimes.
It happens.
I mean, the shit gets lost. I mean, you know, we're not even big as Two Dope Boys. We get like hella shit. You know what I'm saying? So. Just imagine what they're getting, you know, the flood
with the bigger sites.
Right.
And then how many, like, what's the ratio of shit that's even decent to the shit that is horrendous?
Exactly.
You know, so that's a lot of stuff to go through. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this blogging, all of this stuff, man, covering music is not easy, first of all. And then the second thing, it's like people gonna catch feelings, and I think that's the thing that I kind of don't like doing this dead end thing. I don't give a damn about, you know, like people that want to hate. You know, you got your opinion, and that's cool. You know, it is what it is. But if we don't agree, you know what I'm saying, on something, and if you as an artist, of course you think your music is dope, but if I don't think it's dope, why you shouldn't get mad at me. Just respect my opinion. Just like your opinion of your music being dope, that's your opinion.
Well, and I think that's where the politics come in at, because you can, depending on who you know, jump in front of the line of other people, and just but it sometimes it's politics, sometimes it's relationship building. Sometimes you built a relationship with that person, so because they just kicking it with you, talking to you on Twitter, talking to you wherever, you know.
But isn't that life though? Like you know,
I mean, yeah, I get it.
Fair. Sometimes
life,
people get cut in because of who they know.
But that's what they're saying. The politics impacts artists that are dope and maybe deserving more of a chance.
I don't think it's the politics more so than the money. I think the money is a bigger. You think so?
Yeah, politics and money, definitely. If you're getting money for plays, that's basically being lumped in with politics. You know, all of that shit is all lumped in with politics. I think that's what they're really trying to say. Like, if you have to get paid to put up somebody's music, then that's kind of fucked up.
That sounds like a rate.
But at the same time, yeah, it's payola. But at the same time, shit, I didn't know you could do that. We may need to look into that.
I think artists can take that a very genuine route and just like put in that hard work and put on, but it's like there are still people that are gonna like pay off this money, do these things here, and kind of take the easy road out to get on these blogs. Like you can go to any popular blog and you'll just wonder, like, before this blog got popular, they used to post all this dope shit. Like countless talented artists, now you just see them posting the kind of stuff that whatever's trending basically, and they'll be like, well, this is hot right now. Then I go on one of their Twitters and be like, oh, I fucking hate Flocka, I fucking hate Drake, and then you'll see like, oh my god, this is the dopest shit ever by him or something like that.
I mean, even take the money aspect out of it, like people getting paid to put stuff, there are people who put stuff that they probably think is whack. I mean, the stuff isn't dope on there just because a lot of people like it. And I can get what they're trying to get views, but that's
right. That's the point of.
No, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong? I mean, I feel like if you're running a blog, is your opinion, like it represents you. You wouldn't recommend something to somebody that you don't like. And if you're running, it's dishonest to put something whack just because you know you're gonna get a lot of views from it.
You think every DJ on the radio likes every song that they play?
Right.
That's a different thing, though.
No, it's not.
No, it's not the same thing.
And radio are two different.
No, it's not.
It's the same thing because listen to what you guys are complaining. Not complaining, but listen to what you guys are criticizing. You're saying that the blogs are not posting these people that are dope, but they're posting other people. Again, a blog's job is just to put the music up there. It's not their job to tell you what you should be listening to. That's what MTV is for. You know, if you're a blog, you should be posting up whatever music you find that you feel like posting. But you're up. You guys seem do what?
Why would you feel like posting it?
I can answer that question because there are people out there that like it.
Right.
So why should I withhold that music from those people, especially if they're coming to us as a resource for hip hop, a certain type of hip hop? I don't have to like everybody that's posted on the site, but there are people, there is a market, there is a demographic that do like that music. And for more of the popular blogs, again, it goes back to the business model. They have to post that stuff up because you know what it does? It brings in views that leads to advertising revenue.
Right. You know the other thing that it does? All of those views, now those guys that you thought were dope that don't get the type of press, they get those views too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So one has to work with the other.
Effect,
it has to work together, man. Like you can't have one without the other.
And you're saying how they're not posting up these people that are dope, but if it's their opinion that they're not dope, that shit wouldn't get posted. But if they were doing it the way we're saying, even if they didn't like it, all these people that are really small artists, they would get views regardless because they would be posting whatever they're finding. Like if somebody sends me a track, if I have the fucking time, I'll go post it on the site. But 9 times out of 10, I don't have the fucking time.
Honestly,
You can't post everything.
I think the difference between like radio DJs, like if you look at like your regular like a clear station DJ, those DJs are being paid. The record labels are paying these companies to pay these songs off and get them played. I feel that a blog is supposed to be a personal spot. It's your spot on the web. The one place that you own where you can give your critiques or your criticism. I feel that that's why I respect you guys because like everything on there is not cut and paste. Like everything you guys post is not going to be the same on every other blog. I feel like a blog shouldn't be like a news feed that just says, here's the 12 songs that just came out that are brand new, have at it. I like going to blogs that say, here's what we like. People with similar opinions like to get with this. And I feel like I like bloggers like that better because I feel like they actually like what they're putting up. They like what they're posting and they're just not doing it because this just came out 5 minutes ago. Let me hurry up and post it.
But you know, we don't like everything that gets posted.
Yeah.
Ken posts shit all the time. And I'm just like, wow, that's some bullshit. I don't like that shit. I don't even look at half the shit that Ken posts on our site. But it gets posted because it's music. A blog's job is to get the music out there. It's not their job to tell you what you should listen to.
Exactly.
You should go listen to it, and if you like it, buy it. If you don't like it, don't buy it. But you shouldn't go to a blog to tell you what you should listen to. That's just as bad as someone going to MTV and seeing...
I mean, you can recommend without telling them you should listen to this, but I mean...
But just posting it isn't recommending it. Posting it is just telling you it's there.
They're looking at posting as a form of endorsement.
That's what I'm saying, and that's not fair. Just by posting something doesn't mean that you're recommending the track. It's just telling you, hey, this track exists, check it out. If you like it, great. If you don't, that's great too. But it's not a blog's job to say, this is what I think you will like. We don't know you.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, you know, when you're doing something, don't you want to get recognized for it? You know, because you're covering some, you know, people that are, you know, more famous than you, so that's gonna bring you views, right? Like Mike doesn't like Rick Ross, but we're doing an album review on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything that we do on the show, we don't necessarily like every artist. You know what I'm saying? That we review, but we understand that number one, that will bring us views, which will bring views to other people, which will bring us more subscribers, which grows our community. You see what I'm saying? And Dead End Hip Hop, we bring a balance. We can't just be one way and just do everything we think is dope because we're not the world. You see what I'm saying? We try to cover everybody. We try to, you know, like I'm the commercial guy of the group. That's what everybody always says, and that's what I am. So that's the people I represent. That's the segment I represent. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have balance, man. If not, then we're only doing one thing. Fuck you, Mike.
No, I was just thinking like, who do I represent besides the gays?
But you know, man, when you talking about blogs and this, yes, it is a personal connection. Like what we do, I can tell you from my personal experience, I do have a personal connection to Dead End Hip Hop. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I agree with everything that we do or don't do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what we do is we try to bring the most content to you guys and be like, hey, you know what? There's this, I may not like it, but you might like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, there's this I think is dope, and I'll try to put it on somebody and be like, man, that shit's whack. Like, what the fuck? At the end of the day, man, music is subjective. And all we're trying to do is just put it more out there and create our own community of people that don't want any politics or no BS.
It sounds like people that complain about blogs not posting their tracks, a lot of times, I'm not trying to speak to anybody personally, but it seems to me a lot of times it's because they don't want to take responsibility from maybe their music just isn't good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that simple. You sent somebody your track 4 times, they didn't post it, oh, you're a hater. Or we didn't give you the $85, so therefore you're not gonna post my track. Nah, dog, maybe your shit sucks.
Yeah, that goes back to catching feelings. That's what you said. Just artists catching. What you about to say?
No, and just going back to what Mike was saying and to a point people made earlier, and Rod, we receive a lot of music.
Right.
It takes time to go through that in addition to everything that we're doing in our day-to-day activities. And it takes time to really listen to, especially somebody that's new that we've never heard of before. Yeah. So if somebody sends me something, I'm gonna listen to it. I was like, okay, this is not bad. But then for me, you know, I'll sometimes run it by the rest of the crew to kind of get a feeling for what they think about it. You know, if it's like, they say, yeah, it's not bad, you know, if it's okay, or if it's a suck, then I'll make a decision. But to actually go through all of these emails and listen to this stuff, in addition to trying to plan out and produce a show,
can't do it. Shit.
And you know, I know Mike gets sent a lot of shit, B gets sent a lot of shit, FIFA, all of us, we get sent a lot of shit, but it just takes time. We gotta find time to say, you know what, I'm gonna sit here and listen to this. And then from once that's done, I know sometimes I'll run it by them if I think it's, you know, it's worthy of a post. But, you know, and we're working on creating an outlet so it wouldn't really necessarily have to go through those channels. Well, so that's coming in the future. But I think going back to the $85, going back to what you were saying before about people paying for posting, do you think it's a matter of transparency when it comes to those posts?
Like when we set up to do our blog, we catered ours just like, we tested, like we run stuff by each other, so like, I might be working, he might be doing something, I'll be like, oh, I'm a little leery on this, but I feel that taking payment for something that you're supposed to love to do. Now again, I understand, like, we're not in it for a business, this is our hobby, but then you have people that do it for a business. I still think that you trust these sites, or at least sites I used to go to all the time, I trust it just because I can go on there. I feel like this stuff is being posted genuinely, and now it's like you can go to them and just feel like it's just for money. I understand the whole, it's a business, they have to get this music out there, just like how the news has to report everything. The news has their issues, they have to report whether you want to report that story or not. It still has to be put out. But I feel that a blogger, it's their site, I feel that they should be able to make money off of that doing their own merits and things that they believe in.
You're a producer, right? You guys produce, right?
Yes, I am.
So you want to get paid for your work, right?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with the blogger wanting to get paid for what they do and versus what you get paid for what you do?
I feel that if you do something and you deserve to get paid for it, but only if it's done right and done by my own merits.
It may be right.
It's right to them though.
They're just making the song, so I mean, they're posting it, but they're not getting paid for work. They're getting paid for their opinion, basically.
I have a better question though. Like, so you're a producer, so would you turn down an artist that you don't?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Would you my bad? Would you turn down an artist that you don't particularly care for because you don't like their music?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, come on, dog.
Whoa,
Okay.
what?
Wait. Who is okay? Straight up. Who do you think is like one of the worst people out?
I only want to work with artists that I like.
Okay.
I don't like. You'll hear people that be like, "Oh, I did this just because I thought it was gonna be a hot track, get some publicity." If it's an artist I'm not gonna fuck with, I'm not gonna make it.
So wait. I'm sorry, B. Give me 2 seconds. No, bro. Okay, so do you like Soulja Boy?
No.
Okay. Soulja Boy comes to you and says, "Man, Abnormal is dope. I saw you at Best Buy with that TV, and I looked you up at the house, and I heard your beats. Holy shit! I want to buy this beat for 10 G's." You're gonna tell him no.
I'll tell Soulja Boy to go fuck himself.
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar.
Wow.
You're a liar.
Are you serious?
You're a liar.
Pretty much answered my question.
Hey.
Bullshit.
My question.
What you doing?
No.
Oh my God.
Serious?
Y'all the line ass twins.